On this episode, we'll be learning about brand personalization. I'm your host, Gary B. There's two approaches to branding that you should be trying to master. First, there's the good old face-to-face or F2F branding that people have been doing for generations. Then there's the second variety, digital branding. It can be very exciting and refreshing, but it can also be a little bit confusing. For either, the number one and two things that you need to be focusing on are positivity and empathy. If your brand lacks either of these two qualities, then your branding efforts are going to be fruitless. Because always remember that a can-do attitude and a willingness to listen to others are the things that make or break your brand. But also keep in mind, there's a whole lot of people who are positive and empathetic. So you'll need to do more. Before I get into the nuances of each, remember that you're tailoring your content and your image to your end user. The end user is always your target. The big branding mistake that most educators are making is that we're focusing too much on what other educators have to say. First, there's the old way. We call it face-to-face or F2F, which is still important, although it's a little bit less relevant. Second, your digital social brand, where you have potentially a huge audience, like the one that I'm talking to now. Instead of looking at other sectors for inspiration, we're all reading the same books, participating in the same echo chambers. So most have a similar brand. Education is one gigantic generic brand silo, and the branding that's going on, it's often hollow. If you're not going to be original, then at least try to look at other industries for personalities that you can borrow from.